Welcome to Asian Star Trend. Our channel updates hot news about Asia's most popular stars. Please subscribe and comment to help us update better videos. The gift that spoke louder than words, Yulong's unforgettable gesture to Yang Miemie. In an era where luxury gifts dominate celebrity headlines, one simple gesture quietly stole the spotlight in the hearts of millions. During a candid interview, Yang Miemie revealed the most unforgettable birthday gift she's ever received. Not diamonds, not designer bags, but a small, handcrafted wooden music box from Yulong. What made it unforgettable wasn't the item itself, but the man behind it. At first glance, it looked ordinary. But when she opened the lid, a familiar melody played, their favorite song from a drama they once filmed together, the project that sparked both their careers and, perhaps, something deeper. Inside the lid, Yulong had inscribed a single line: "For every quiet moment you ever felt unseen, know I saw you." Yang Miemie couldn't hold back tears as she recalled the moment. Neither could the audience. This wasn't just a gift, it was a message. In an industry built on spectacle, Yulong chose sincerity. In a world constantly performing, he chose to see the real her. For viewers, this story offered more than entertainment. It reminded us that real love is rarely loud. Sometimes, it comes in the form of a wooden box, a melody, and a few words that make someone feel truly known. After all, the most powerful gifts aren't wrapped in ribbons, they're wrapped in meaning. Simplicity that spoke volumes. Yulong's gift that captivated a nation. In a world where grand gestures and luxury dominate the headlines, Yulong proved that sincerity still speaks the loudest. On Yang Miemie's birthday, he didn't present her with jewelry, designer bags, or lavish surprises. Instead, he gave her something no money could buy: an unbranded, ordinary-looking wooden music box, but inside was a world of meaning. Lift the lid, and you'd see a hand-carved message: "To the girl who lights up my world." No name, no signature, just pure emotion. And then, the music. Not a classic melody or a famous tune. It was an original composition, written by Yulong himself. Unbeknownst to fans and even to Miemie, Yulong had been secretly learning music composition between filming schedules. Late nights, hotel rooms, and voice memos turned into a heartfelt melody, crafted not for charts or fame, but for one person only. Yang Miemie, known for her composed public image, couldn't hold back her tears as she recounted the moment. For her, it wasn't just a song, it was years of quiet understanding, captured in a few tender notes. The story quickly spread, not because of its flashiness, but because of its soul. Audiences were reminded that love doesn't always arrive in velvet boxes. Sometimes, it hides in wood, in silence, in songs written by tired hands, and perhaps, in a world full of noise, what we crave most is something real. The music box that spoke love, Yulong's quiet, powerful expression of devotion. In a world obsessed with grand declarations and performative romance, Yulong chose a quieter path, one that left a deeper imprint. On Yang Miemie's birthday, there were no flashing cameras, no social media posts, and no extravagant displays. Just a simple exchange in the still of night, a wooden music box, given without words. Yulong has never been known for romantic speeches. But what he lacks in flowery language, he makes up for with quiet attentiveness. He remembered everything: her fondness for wooden crafts, her offhand wish to one day have a melody of her own. Inside the box was a hand-carved inscription: "To the girl who lights up my world." And when she turned the key, a soft melody played, not a famous tune, but an original composition. Yulong had secretly taught himself to write music between filming sessions, just to gift her something truly hers. To Yang Miemie, this wasn't just a birthday present. It became a symbol of love expressed through action, of memories preserved in sound, of comfort that doesn't demand attention. Every time she opens the box, it plays like a conversation. His music says, "Don't be afraid, I'm here," and her heart answers, "I understand." Thank you. Their story moved millions, not because of spectacle, but because it reminded us, the most powerful love is often unspoken, expressed not in noise, but in quiet acts of care that say, "I see you. I choose you." And sometimes, the smallest gifts carry the loudest meaning. A mature, quiet kind of love, how Yulong loves without saying a word. In the glitzy world of showbiz, love is often shouted from red carpets or flaunted on social media. But Yulong's way is different, quieter, deeper, and infinitely more enduring. He doesn't make bold declarations or chase viral headlines. Instead, he pays attention. He notices the colors Miemie gravitates toward, the melodies she hums when she thinks no one is listening, the way her fingers linger on handmade items in local shops. Then, without saying much, he weaves those details into acts of care that speak volumes. When he gifted her a simple wooden music box, unbranded, unpolished, yet deeply personal, it wasn't to impress. It was to connect. He had composed the melody himself, learning music in secret between long shooting days. The message inside the lid wasn't for the world, it was for her, to the girl who lights up my world. That's Yulong's love language, not loud, but lasting. To many, it may seem understated. But to Miemie, and to countless fans moved by their story, it's the kind of love that resonates long after the cameras stop rolling. It's mature, rooted in presence rather than performance. In a culture obsessed with noise, Yulong's quiet devotion is a reminder, real love is not always loud. Sometimes, it's just a man remembering your favorite song and writing it for you, one note at a time. Why this story touched millions, a love that felt personal in a world saturated with grand proposals and viral couple moments. Yulong and Miemie's quiet love story struck a different chord, one that resonated deeply with millions. It wasn't the value of the gift that made headlines. It was the intention behind it. A simple, hand-carved music box. A melody composed in secret. A message that wasn't posted online, but whispered through action. To the girl who lights up my world, people were moved not because the gesture was flashy, but because it was real. It spoke of a kind of love many yearn for but rarely see, a love that pays attention, that listens between the lines, that shows up quietly but consistently. Yulong's story made audiences pause and reflect. Have I ever loved someone like that? Have I ever been loved that way? In a digital age where love often performs for the algorithm, this story reminded us that the truest affection is still built on presence, not performance. It's in knowing someone's favorite color without them saying it. In composing a song just because you heard them hum a tune once. In giving a gift not to impress but to understand. That's why this moment became more than entertainment. It became a mirror, and for many, it sparked a silent promise: next time I'll love like that. A message about real romance, love beyond the spotlight. In an age where love is often measured in Instagram likes and dramatic gestures, the story of Yulong and Miemie reminds us of something quietly powerful. Real love doesn't perform, it endures. Yulong didn't throw a lavish party or announce his affection on stage. He didn't need to. Instead, he listened. He noticed the small things, her love for wooden keepsakes, her quiet wish to one day have her own melody. And then, he acted not for the public, but for her. The result was a simple wooden music box, holding an original melody he composed in secret, and a message carved with care. To the girl who lights up my world. In that moment, he didn't just give her a gift, he gave her time, effort, and the comfort of being truly seen. This story is more than sweet. It's a quiet reminder in a noisy world, real romance is built not on spectacle, but on sincerity. It's not always loud, but it is always present. So if someone ever writes you a melody, if they ever remember the things you forgot you said, if they ever love you in the spaces between words, treasure it, because that kind of love, it's the rarest kind there is.